Hi everyone, I'm going to talk about debt management principles. Debt is okay, debt is a problem that besets many people within the country, within the community, within the society, even at school, even comrades. Debt besets many people. And I'm going to try to take you through how we can manage our debts. What we need to do is always be realistic on your debt. Be realistic. In most occasions, we do avoid these people we owe or the institution we owe. But I would prefer that you be realistic. The first thing is to note all individuals, all institutions that you owe, so that you would know I owe this company, I owe this institution, I owe this person. And you will also have to note each amount you owe them. Why do I say so? This will enable you to have a minimal repayment of the amount of each person or each institution that you owe. The next thing is always work on your budget. Working on your budget will enable you to pay or to repay the debts that you owe others. Next thing is to avoid impulse buying. If you avoid impulse buying, you will have the extra amount of money that will enable you to repay your debt. The next one is always avoid renting a house that you cannot afford, or maybe you can possibly afford it, however you have debts that you need to pay. I would prefer, if you live in a house worth 5,000, 10,000, yet you have someone's debt, you should live in a lesser amount of 5,000, maybe 3,000 or 35. Then you have that extra amount to pay your debt, maybe monthly or even after 2 weeks. The next thing you need to do is always learn to assess all your debts. Assess them. If you assess all these debts, you will be able to pay them. Next thing you need to know about this debt management principle. Always learn to invest. Invest on any little amount of money you have. You can start by keeping poultry, you can start by keeping puppies, you can start by keeping rabbits, you can start by having a vegetable garden, and this will enable you to have some amount of money you will be saving from this your small investment, which will enable you to pay your debt. Next, that is very important. When you owe different people or you owe different institutions, the first thing I would love you to do is this. You may be having a savings, the amount of money you've been saving, and maybe it's not enough, or you've been saving in a bank. And if you are saving in a bank, the best thing to do is that you can go to that bank, borrow enough money to pay all your debts. After paying all your debts, then you will only have one creditor to deal with. Why do I say so? Some banks loans, their interest rate are always high. Like you find that you have a debt in a certain bank, yet the interest rate is 10% per month. Yet there is another bank where there is an interest rate of 18% per annum. Per annum means per year. So I would prefer that you go to that bank where there is an interest rate of 18% per year. Then you borrow some amount of money there. Then you come back and repay your debts. And that will make you repay your debts eventually. The next thing you need to know is to always learn to save. If you save any amount of money you have, it will enable you to clear all the debts, the small debts. Like if you go to a shop, yet you want to buy something but you don't have enough money, you can use your savings to buy instead of borrowing from that seller. Thank you for watching. I would prefer to read the comments in the section below. Please subscribe and like.